Okay, stand by for the real news. I don't care what they're saying out there. I really don't. I got my own investigation, and yeah, it's heading in one direction. First of all, the magnetic punch. All right, we've learned two new things of the magnetic punch. First of all, we're going to go. I'm going to give you the link. This is a rather lengthy video. A reporter in the UK goes back to the origins of the magnetic story, goes to the lady who was tested first. And the first thing that we have learned to be true is that the property does not go away. We're talking, I think he says 2 or 3 months after her punch, he goes to see her, and it's still working quite well, in fact. Rule number 2 that we've learned: the magnetic properties are as follows. Listen carefully. The punch more than likely doesn't contain an element that is just attracted by a magnetic wave. Pay attention. You'll see right here in this bag there is a disc magnet out of a refrigerator magnet. This magnet is added to the piece of plastic refrigerator magnet. There's a particular name for this kind of magnet, but they are readily used everywhere and all because they're quite small but quite strong. The magnetic properties showing up from the punch are as follows, and I'll tell you my conclusion: that in fact there is a pole emitted from the exact spot. In other words, when I put two, you remember the properties of magnets, right? When I put two poles together, it repels. Quite the opposite of wanting to stick. When tested, the woman's arm actually repels the magnet on one side and sticks on the other. That this property could only be that the punch itself is magnetic and emitting a north or south pole directly from ground zero on the arm. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying, right? That in fact, the punch juice is magnetized. Let's see this again. You know, Science 101 sticks very nicely positive to negative or north to south. But when same poles are tried to put together, it wants to flip the magnet. The magnet flips on the lady's skin to attract the right side to the other magnet. Now, let's get up to speed. Why did Dr. Faulsi all of a sudden decide that, yeah, we need an investigation? And why would Dr. Faulsi all of a sudden flip and say, yeah, it's a good idea, I should be investigated? Well, that's simple. Why would anyone flip and say something like that? Someone that was just told not to worry about it that any investigations that may be going on will be stopped immediately, and our own little investigation will begin, the one that totally whitewashes you, Dr. Faulsi, of any wrongdoing. And then you can see that this played out over 3 days, that he was told the first day, then there was some more talk down in Congress and blah, 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 and here we are by the third day, and hang on just a second. Rand Paul Faulsi cannot investigate himself. Get him under oath. 10,000 COVID infections reported in fully vaccinated people, says the CDC. And here's where it's understood quite well what's happened here. Yes, one of the key members of the 9/11 Commission that made sure that Saudi Arabia was never mentioned will be heading up the new investigation into Fauci's connections to China. Isn't that amazing? And that, in fact, there is a mention here somewhere that, yes, the what had been an existing investigation held over from the last presidency, that the findings had found for sure what they don't want you to know. And that Faulsi changed his tune as soon as he found out that there was now a new plan, that the investigation that nails him to the wall and the rest of the administration that he was under in 2015, that they'll all be whitewashed by the same people that never mentioned Saudi Arabia in 9/11. There you go. The more you know. Logan out.